Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do this get ready with me video on this look that I've been wearing a lot lately. It is featuring the Nicole Guerrierro palette and a lot of other new products that I've been using. So let's get started. First off, you want to moisturize. This is Aveeno's Positively Radiant. I really like this moisturizer because it doesn't crease up my makeup underneath. Yeah, sometimes moisturizers kind of move around underneath your foundation. This one doesn't give me that problem, so I really do fairly enjoy this moisturizer. So next is primer. I'm using Cover FX Mattifying Primer. This is legit the best primer I've ever used in my life. The only reason why I haven't purchased the full size is because I can never find it at Sephora, but if you want a really good mattifying primer, this is the primer for you. So since we're in the middle of spring, or I don't even know what the weather is in New Orleans today, but anyways, I like to look very dewy underneath my foundation, so I'm using, what is this called? Oh, Kogendo's Illuminating Primer. I just put it on the high points of my cheekbones. So I've been using this Rimmel London's Insta Flawless Perfecting Radiant Skin Tint. You guys, this is like the best drugstore product I've ever used in my life. It almost has full coverage, but it has the coverage that I like. But the thing I like about it is that it has like these pearlescent like shimmers in it, and it gives my skin like this really airbrush flawless look. Y'all have to try it out. So next I'm using this concealer. This is Fake Up by Benefit in the color Light. I really like this because it conditions my dry spots versus if I just put like a regular concealer in this area, it would just look really dry and ashy, and I don't like that. So this is my go-to for that problematic area. And to conceal like my under eye area and the rest of my face, I like to use Naked Skin by Urban Decay in the color, I believe this is light neutral, and then I use the lightest shade in neutral after that to kind of balance out my skin and make my skin look brighter underneath my eyes. And if y'all don't know by now, my favorite way to blend out concealer is with the Beauty Blender. And to avoid creasing underneath my eyes and anywhere else on my face, I like to bake with Laura Mercier's translucent powder. For instant brows, bam. So on any other normal day, if I'm going to work or just running errands, I don't usually do this part. I usually just skip eyeshadow, but I really wanted to vamp it up for you guys. So I'm using the Carli Bybel palette. Since her colors aren't named, then I just decided to take the middle shade and go into my crease area just to kind of blend that out and create more dimension into my eyelid. After that, I take the color directly underneath that crease color that we used and draw even more definition into my eyes, starting with the outer V and then working it into the middle of my lid. It kind of has a bronzy tint to it, but I really like it because it's not too dark yet it's not too light either, but it gives my eyes a little more, I don't know, definition, I guess. And I wanted to make my eyes pop, especially in the middle of my lid. So I grabbed the Nicole Guerrierro palette and the color 143. And I think I took a synthetic brush, if I'm not Yep, I took a synthetic brush. And I didn't damp it at the time because I thought it would make it pop. But later on, you'll see that I wet the synthetic brush and go back into the color 143. And it really pops. If y'all haven't gotten this palette yet, y'all need to get it now. It's freaking pigmented as shit, but it's seriously like pixie dust in a palette. It's amazing. Nicole and Norvina really did a good job with this palette. Yeah, like I said earlier, I took a synthetic brush and some MAC Fix Plus and just kind of dabbed over the shade 143 to make the eyes pop a little more. Now I'm just wiping away all the bakage that we just did, and your foundation should be fully set after this process. Now I'm just taking this really flat synthetic brush and working the two colors that we used in our eyes to work as our lower lash line, just to give it a little more definition in my eyes. Sometimes my lower lash line gets lost in the sauce. Just kidding. Yeah, this is just to bring out my eyes a little more. You can totally skip this part if you're skinny and not pale, but since I'm neither of those, I'm going to bronze as well as cut out my contour and make my face look snatched. All right. Now this part is totally optional, but I'm finding myself do it a lot more just because I really like that clean underneath contour. I don't even know what it's called. Anyways, I see Priscilla Ono do this a lot. She is Amber Rose's and many other fantastic people's makeup artists, but I just do this to clean up my contour. Oh, and FYI, if you didn't see what powder I use, this is Ben Nye's Cameo powder. Next up is my favorite part. I'm going to add highlight to my face. Again, with the Nicole Guerrierro palette, I'm going to use the colors... I'm going to use Glow Getter and... I think I used the white. I forgot what the white one was called. Anyways, I use that on the tip of my nose. Now this is a really cool trick. If you want to intensify your highlight shades anywhere on your face, just take your beauty blender or whatever product that you use to blend out your foundation and concealer. You just take that, spray it with any kind of setting spray, or what I used was Max Fix Plus, and just gently dab over the highlighted areas, and this will only intensify it because it kind of wets the pigmentation of any fallout it had and presses it into your skin and gives you full on bling on your face. And now for blush, I'm using e.l.f.'s Total Face palette. I'm gonna use the coral color and just dab that on my cheeks. And using that same e.l.f. palette, I'm going to use the bronzy color in there and contour my nose. Now, lashes are totally optional if you're a lash girl. I just don't do lashes, especially if it's just a normal day. So I'm just going to use my favorite mascara of all. This is Benefit's Roller Lash Mascara. And yeah, instant lashes. And at this point, I sometimes just wear chapstick like I did just a minute ago, but I decided to actually wear lipstick for once, and this is the color Peach Babe in Maybelline. It's a really cute color, but I don't like a lot of it. I just kind of put a little and then dab it out. And that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and that is it. Thanks you guys for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.